They get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that's what the fans really want to see here today.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Wants to keep it in the air. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles! The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, if he's not just staying in the pocket and he takes off, you've got to have bodies flying to the football and stop worrying about these wide receivers because this guy's dangerous with his legs.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. At the 35, he's open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The shot that clears after ripping off that huge run. Let's see if they can do it again. Quick handoff. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the shot to clear is moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks? Like, hey, defensive line, do you want to get me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
The kick is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A little screen to the running back. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. And the Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quick completion on the out. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. It'll be first and 10 from the 30. Holds and fires complete to the right. At midfield, he's got room. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Chanticleers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Powers through the defender, trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Floyd. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Floyd. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Under fire. Swings it out to the flat. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Trying to get it to the marker. Breaks into the open. Just keeps moving. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Eagles! He would not be denied. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week.
Looking to throw on first down.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On target to the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the shot that clears will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The shot that clears are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And nobody